made it to Monroe, Michigan. Just stopped to have a quick lunch, and that's my truck, right? Yeah, I put those sides on, right? So everything is cool. This thing, after I changed the chains, did not move a single inch. It can't. This is the perfect chaining job, you know, if I say so myself. Everything is cool. And especially these two, very, very useful, you know, prevent this thing from this huge tail, which is all solid metal, from moving. And I'm riding on maximum height over here. Everything is cool, no flat tires. And from here it's only 100 miles to the border. And I'm delivering tomorrow. And I already called Kenworth. I booked the appointment for Wednesday, so we're gonna replace the lights with LED lights, and I'm replacing the fuel filters because the restriction is too much. And also I have a tiny little leak somewhere. I don't know if it's the truck or the trailer, but if I sit with the load overnight, when I turn the key in the morning, I see like the secondary air circuit is low, okay? And also I want to talk to them about this. Like, I really don't like this stuff, you know, like, why is this suspension so weak? I never had this with the same trailer. I never had this on the Mac, right? Like, as soon as I lift the pusher with a heavy load when I'm backing, and I start turning, the gooseneck goes like this, you know. And you see my support legs are maximum, like on top, so they're not touching. It's like this stuff, and it's getting worse and worse. And I want to see, maybe they messed up the ride height, you know. But I paid extra to get this new fancy suspension, right? But maybe it's these airbags or something, I don't know. Maybe they're not too strong, but like I said, I didn't have this problem on the Mac, you know. That this is 46,000 pound tandem. You know, of course it's overloaded when you go back. Let's say you have 55,000, but like for a few seconds it should not go that bad, you know. I don't know, maybe it's because of the gooseneck, because I have the extension now, right? And it's way, you know, closer to the truck. I don't know, but actually it's higher, right? You can see how it goes up, like the way it's designed, it goes up. So anyway, yeah, so changing the lights, changing the fuel filters. I'm gonna ask him about this and see if there's any leak somewhere in the air system, but it's very slight and there's nothing audible. And what else? Oh, and I'm going to a PTO shop. They're gonna fix that slight leak I have at the seal over there. And speaking about heavy haul, check this guy out. This guy runs on 11 axles, so a 4-axle K-Whopper W900 with a big axle, big tires on the front, and he has a pusher, not a tri-drive, but a pusher, because you can probably see on the front fender on his rear 3 axles, the front fender is taller, which allows the pusher axle to go up, right? And then he has a 2-axle Jeep. A super long gooseneck with a massive flip box extension, and it's a Trail King HG flat deck trailer. And then he has a 3 axles in the back and a 2-axle, what looks like 2-axle nitro booster. So 1, 2, 5, 7, 11. So 11 axles. So that's some serious heavy haul, and that piece doesn't look that bad, right? But you can see, like, he has a bunch of chains in there, you know, like these things are not easy to tie down. But anyway, the truck doesn't look very new, but that front tires, you know, look massive. Anyway, fuel is super expensive, $3.45 at the TA over here, and the weather got really bad. Like, I started this morning, it was really warm, and as I was driving north on I-75, it, you know, became colder and colder, and now you can see I have to wear my jacket, and it was raining as I walked to the truck stop to get some they closed the restaurant they had here. Like, it was a TA restaurant, just typical, you know, what they call it? There's like a bad word for a truck stop restaurant, but anyways, so now they have Fazoli's, which is kind of like self-serve. You order at the counter and then you pay, and they give you a like a little stand with a number, and then you go to the table and they bring you food, you know. And I had some, I said, you know, it's all like Italian, right? I said, "Do you guys have meatballs?" They said, "Yes." I said, "I don't want cheese. Is there cheese?" They said, "No cheese." And 3 small meatballs are like $1.50. So I grabbed just a side salad with 3 meatballs, and they went down real fast. So I went ahead and said, "Okay, give me 3 more." So I had like 6 meatballs. You know, nice, no bread, nothing, just salad and meatballs. Okay, let's get going. So Canada is this way, south is that way. So I want to pass Detroit. What's the time now? Time now is 12:40. 20 to 1. So 4-axle truck, 3-axle trailer. The guy has a Cat 324E. Etnaya trailers, super short gooseneck, looks kind of funny. Oh wow, check this out. That excavator has a super long boom. The poor guy had to tie it down in the back there. Alright. And that's one more thing I'm gonna do at when I'm at Kenworth. I'm gonna ask him to, like, this is really annoying, you know, each time you start the truck, no matter what mode you were in before, it goes to this one, fuel economy carrot, right? Like, normally I run like this, gauges, and especially speedometer. I'm gonna ask him if it's possible to change the setting so that it starts like this. And also the jake brake, right now it does not apply automatically like the way it was on all my trucks, like International and the Mac. Like I want it to apply automatically when I'm with the cruising down with the cruise control. I want to apply, let's say 5, 6, 8 miles above the cruising speed, which is very helpful on hills. So let's say if I'm cruising at 60 miles an hour, I want the jake brake to apply automatically, let's say at 65 or 68, and right now it's not set up. Like I have no way of changing it myself. Okay, lights on, a rooftop light is on. Let's go. And it's always nice when the brakes work on the trailer. Combined transport. Here's another guy with a super big sleeper and tandem axle double drop. And my right. Oh wow, look at this. So many double drops today. That's a Landstar. So 3-axle Pete, 3-axle trailer. Yeah, that fairing on my exhaust pipe on the right makes a lot of noise. And I try to tighten it. There's nothing loose in there. So I'm not sure what else I can do. Oh, and that guy is from Ontario. His trailer has an Ontario tag. The signs on the right says no parking anytime. The guy just parks right next to the truck stop.
Take the next left onto North Dixie Highway.
Yeah, that's a clever trick. The guy has 1 chain, 2 binders. Now if this tractor is over 10,000 pounds, that's a violation. But if it's under 10,000 pounds, that's okay. Anything over 10,000 pounds, you gotta have 4 separate chains with 4 separate binders. Cannot have 1 chain going across. And once I did it like this, and I had to take a nice vacation to Florida. Because Landstar sent me to a course to refresh my chaining skills, and that was like a nice reminder, So basically, yeah, anything over 10,000 pounds considered heavy equipment. and special rules. Like I talked about this before, but just to remind everybody, so in US they don't care about the chain size, they just want to see 4 separate chains, 1 on each corner. And in Canada there's a separate requirement which says that your chains must have a WLL, I believe 5,000 pounds or higher, which means that you cannot use a 5/16 chain, because that one has only 4,800 pound WLL. But that's Canada only. So in Canada you gotta use 3/8 chain. Roger. 10-4.
500 meters, turn left onto the I-75 towards Detroit.
Wow, somehow I'm not lucky with the lights today at all. And it's only plus 17 Celsius right now, which is like a typical fall weather, you know. And yesterday I was dying without an air conditioner. I think it was like plus 27, plus 30. And that's the fuel restriction gauge. Check this out. When I increase the RPM climbing a hill, well, right now it rides around 5. But I saw it go past 10.
Turn left onto the I-75 route.
And the roads in Michigan are smooth and silky butter.
In 600 meters, merge onto I-75 north.
flying. Look at this. Red light, the guy is flying, another guy. Because I have my turn signal on. And these guys are flying. And this one got so carried away with speeding that he went into the wrong lane. And it's a girl, like 16-year-old stupid girl.
Then turn right.
Come in from this side because it's much easier to park. I think last time, I know people can park right here. Maybe I can park over there, but I think I need fuel. I'll go get fuel first, because after I deliver tomorrow I still have like 2 hours to drive, you know, and I'm like at a quarter tank. See what the price is. $309. That's not too bad. And then I can back right in there. Well, there's a trailer behind me, but I don't want to go back. This road is crazy. But you see why I like this little truck stop? There's Meyer and there's a Starbucks in there. You know, it's a good area, except it's too busy. But time now is 2:36 p.m. I'm like 10 minutes away from the border, but my crane appointment is for 8 o'clock tomorrow. Pretty much, you know, 5 minutes from the bridge. I think I'm gonna stay here, go enjoy some, buy some, there's, you know, produce over there, groceries, you know, veggies. Do that and relax till the end of the day. So I worked really hard today, drove 4 hours, 400 kilometers, 240 miles. Thanks for watching. Captain Sergei out.